Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap is finally in for Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. In today's episode, Sheila Carter Sharp Kimberlyn Brown is suspicious. Remy Price Christian Weissman reconnects. Plus Luna Nozawa Lisa Yamada bonds with Hayes Forrester Finnegan Brian David Garlick. At Steffi Forrester Finnegan's, Jacqueline McInnes Woodhouse. She gushes over her mother's engagement ring. Steffi says Thomas Forrester Matthew Atkinson is excited, too. Ridge Forrester Torsten K. is fixated more on Luna than on the engagement. Steffi says they got information, but not nearly enough. Ridge calls Deputy Chief Bradley Baker Dan Martin, but there is no news. They all blame Bill Spencer, Don Dimont. In part, Ridge also blames John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Steffi defends her husband, at Forrester Creations. Will Spencer Crew Morrow and Electra Forrester Linnea Grace tell Katie, Logan, Heather, Tom about the undercover operation? Katie flips out and says Will doesn't owe Steffi anything. Will says he did it to protect Electra. When Katie learns that Luna pointed a gun at Will, she starts to weep. Unfortunately, Luna is now on the run. Katie lectures her son about his urge to play hero, just like his father. Will got lucky, but Katie warns him not to let courage destroy his life. After Katie leaves, Electra asks Will if he really would box Luna. Will says he would do it for her. At Sheila's place, Luna whines about Finn and complains about Steffi. The young woman paces frantically as she vents about her stepmom. Luna will leave town. But there is one thing she has to do first. Sheila says yay on leaving, but what is she planning? Luna doesn't have all the logistics yet. They share a hug goodbye. Luna promises she's going to go out with a bang. At Il Giardino, Remy sends Luna a text message. Sheila appears and wants to know why he's there. He's worried about Luna and thinks that Sheila is, too. It sounds like Sheila is about to find out that Remy taught Luna how to shoot a gun. Meanwhile, Luna is at the art school with Hayes and Ms. Dylan, Sydney Bullock. They are admiring Luna's origami. Luna is thrilled to see Hayes again. As they play with origami, Hayes mentions that his mom loves the crane that Miss Sunshine helped him make. Luna suggests they make something that really blows Steffi away. The sun rose gently over the hills of Los Angeles, casting a soft light across the Forrester estate, where chaos, secrets, and whispered promises threaten to reshape destinies. Tuesday's bold and the beautiful episode was a tale of unexpected bonding, secret agendas, and one woman's growing suspicions that could blow everything sky-high. Luna and Hayes, an unlikely bond forms at the Cliff House. The morning air shimmered with tension as Luna tiptoed through Steffi's pristine home. After weeks of being sidelined by Steffi and barely acknowledged by Finn, Luna's mission had changed. She was no longer simply hoping for forgiveness. Now, she wanted understanding. She was tired of fighting, tired of being treated like a mistake. But it wasn't Steffi or Finn who met her first, it was Hayes. The little boy, playing quietly on the living room floor with his astronaut toys, looked up as Luna entered, his innocent eyes locking onto her. "Hi there," Luna said softly, kneeling to his level. "Are you Hayes?" He nodded and held up a tiny space shuttle. "Wanna help me go to the moon?" Luna smiled, touched by the gesture. "Only if we get back in time for snack." It was a moment neither expected, but it changed everything. Hayes, often wary around new people, immediately warmed up to Luna. They played together, giggling over imaginary alien attacks and moon landings. When Finn walked in, expecting conflict, he froze in the doorway at the sight of Luna and Hayes, laughing on the floor. "Hayes buddy, you okay?" he asked, confused. "Luna's fun. She wants to go to the moon with me," Hayes said proudly. Luna stood, her smile faltering. "I didn't mean to intrude," Finn shook his head slowly. "You're not intruding. Not if Hayes is smiling like that." Though the tension between them was still palpable, Finn couldn't ignore what he saw. Hayes wasn't just tolerating Luna, he was thriving in her presence. It was a small win, but for Luna, it meant everything. Remy connects with an unexpected alignment. While at Il Giardino, Remy placed a call to a mysterious number before settling into a booth near the back. He sipped his espresso, watching the patrons as if waiting for someone specific. Moments later, his cousin Zende slid into the seat across from him. Equally suspicious. "You said you had information that would help clear Luna's name," Zende said cautiously. "I want to believe you, but I need to know, this isn't another game." Remy leaned in. I saw something that night. Something no one else knows. Zen's jaw tensed. Then tell me. Remy hesitated. It wasn't Luna who gave Liam that drink. I know that because I saw Steffi right outside the hallway, arguing with someone on the phone. She seemed furious. And she said something about making sure it's done before midnight. I thought she was talking about a business deal, but after everything that happened, Zende narrowed his eyes. You're saying Steffi had something to do with Liam's collapse? I'm saying, Remy said carefully, she might know more than she's letting on. And if Luna goes down for this, they'll bury the truth. With her, Zende sat back, his mind racing. It wasn't proof, but it was a thread, and in this world, threads could unravel entire families. Sheila's growing suspicion back at the Spencer estate. Sheila lingered in the living room while Deacon busied himself in the kitchen. The house was too quiet, and the silence gave Sheila time to think, a dangerous thing for a woman like her. She thought about how Luna had managed to escape charges, how the Forrester family seemed rattled, and how Bill, usually so quick to rage, had remained oddly silent on the matter. Something didn't add up. Sheila replayed conversations in her head. A whispered exchange between Steffi and Ridge, an overheard comment from Hope, and now, Luna bonding with Hayes. She's weaving her way into that family, Sheila muttered, one innocent moment at a time. Deacon walked in with 2 cups of coffee, still obsessing over Luna. She's not what she seems, Sheila replied, taking the cup. No one is. And I'm going to find out why. Deacon arched an eyebrow. You're not thinking of interfering, are you? Sheila gave him a smile that was anything but reassuring. I don't interfere, Deacon. I investigate. Steffi and Taylor. Truths and tension at Forrester Creations. Taylor arrived unexpectedly, summoning Steffi into the CEO office. They hadn't spoken face to face since the night Liam collapsed. And Taylor's expression was grave. Tell me what's going on, Steffi, Taylor said without preamble. I've seen the news. I've talked to Ridge, and I know something isn't right. Steffi looked away. Everything's under control. No, it isn't. Luna's being accused of something, and you're acting like it's already resolved. If you're hiding something, I'm protecting my family, Steffi snapped. You of all people should understand that. Taylor softened, and I do. But protecting them doesn't mean burying the truth. If something happened, if you did something, don't make Luna the scapegoat. For a long moment, Steffi remained silent, her jaw clenched. Finally, she whispered. She got too close to Finn. I needed her gone. Taylor's eyes widened. Steffi, what did you do? Nothing illegal, Steffi said quickly. Just influence, suggestion. I made sure certain evidence didn't come to light. Taylor shook her head. This is going to explode. You need to fix it before someone else uncovers it. Luna's confession to Hayes later that day, back at the cliff. House Hayes was napping after a long afternoon of space adventures, and Luna sat on the patio, staring out at the ocean. Finn joined her, still unsure where they stood. You were good with him today, he admitted. I didn't expect that. Luna turned to him, eyes glistening. I never wanted to hurt anyone, Finn. Not you, not Steffi, and especially not Hayes. I don't even remember what happened that night. Finn nodded. The tests showed you had sedatives in your system. Same ones Liam was exposed to. I know, she said, but I didn't drug anyone. I swear. Someone did this. And they're still out there. Finn sat beside her, watching the waves crash against the shore. Maybe I believe you. Maybe. Luna looked down. If I could go back and change everything, I would, but maybe I was meant to be here. With Hayes, maybe this is where I belong. Remy and Sheila crossed paths as fate would have it. Remy decided to pay a visit to Spencer Publications that evening, hoping to find Bill or Wyatt. Instead, he ran into Sheila, of all people, in the parking garage. Well, if it isn't the new Forrester cousin, Sheila drawled. Or is it Spectra? I lose track. Remy smirked. You're Sheila Carter, right? The one with the 9 lives. Sheila narrowed her eyes. I've been called worse. What are you doing lurking around here? Same thing you are, I imagine, Remy replied. Sniffing out secrets. They stared at each other, 2 predators in different skins. You don't belong in this world, kid, Sheila warned. Trust me, the Forresters will eat you alive. Good thing I'm not planning on being eaten, Remy shot back. I'm planning on turning the table. Sheila raised an eyebrow, intrigued. Maybe we're more alike than I thought. The final scene. A watchful eye that night, as the moon hung low over Los Angeles. Steffi stood on the balcony of her house, watching the waves, her arms crossed. Inside, Hayes slept peacefully, unaware of the storm swirling around him, in the shadows below. Unseen, Sheila stood near the edge of the property line, watching. Luna's in, Sheila whispered, and Steffi's unraveling. She turned and disappeared into the darkness, a plan forming in her mind. Tomorrow, the game would change again. Final thoughts. Tuesdays. Bold and the Beautiful was a quiet storm, subtle moments of bonding and confession twisted into threads of suspicion, betrayal, and an ominous calm before the chaos. Luna may have found an unexpected ally in little Hayes, but her future is still shrouded in danger. As Remy and Sheila circle the truth from opposite ends, and Steffi desperately clings to a fragile reality, one thing is certain: no one is safe from the truth. And it's getting closer. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.